or Chelsea has anything faced them in the last couple of months. Nothing. The 2012 forced it into the path of Schweinsteiger, and that's deflected behind by Gary Cahill, who launched himself there in order to make the block.
Excellent block from Gary Cahill. It's a little bit too easy as Schweinsteiger is able to just creep into that pocket just in behind Juan Mata. In the end, Gary Cahill, very much like the skipper John Terry, launching himself at it.
There's a deflection on that. Schweinsteiger, it's set up for Toni Kroos. He was shooting through a crowd. I'm not sure how good a view Czech had of that, but it was always just heading wide.
Decent hit again. They are fast starters here, Bayern. Notoriously, they do come flying out the block, so Chelsea are very aware of that. And I think in Kalou and in Bertrand, the two wide players, they do have guys that are prepared to double team with Basingwa and Ashley Cole. I think that's important, but of course they have to...
Chelsea stretched. Robben ballooned it. Total miskick.
That's a let-off, Clive. I thought Arjen Robben was really going to put his head down and fly that one. In the end, he's tried to curl that in the far corner across Petr Cech. Right on the line there, he's just onside. It's a decent spot and fine ball from Ribéry. And this is where he's at his most dangerous. He can go either way down the line. You know he wants to cut inside on the left foot. As I say, he goes.
Swept in towards Gomez. It's difficult to improvise a header on target as the angle of the ball swung towards the goal.
Yeah, it's good play from Ribéry as well, mixing it up. You know that he can put his head down and look to take Basingwa on. This time, just gets half the eye, flashes it in. Gomez is already on the move. Just gets too thick a contact on that. He's just looking to nick this, glance it, just flick it very faintly to give Cech a problem, but just a bit too much on it.
Brought up about a 3-hour drive from here, just across the Swiss border. Roberto Di Matteo. Pulled back to Gomez. It's caught in two minds, and Lampard then played Bosingwa into a bit of trouble. It is only a corner.
Just wondering why Gomez doesn't hit it. Come at him pretty quickly, had a chance.
Pressure. Again, Robben! Somehow Petr Cech kept it out. Chelsea under siege again. Found a way to clear their lines again.
There's Rose towards Petr Cech's goal. Just starting to open up a little bit too frequently now for me. Don't know how much the goalkeeper knew about that. He just got something on it to deflect it up onto the crossbar.
Kroos with the corner. Pulled back towards Muller. Really good intervention by Bosingwa, and Robben's shot is comfortably fielded by Cech.
Just doing enough there again.
Here, Kalou has found him. Cahill goes down. Caught by Boateng just outside the penalty area.
That's
I don't think Chelsea make it this.
Much better from Gary Cahill. And the courage to step forward and go and play and keep going.
It's Mata's free kick. It's just a little too high.
I'm surprised Drogba didn't bully his way into that one and just tell Juan Mata politely to step aside. Maybe he didn't feel the angle was quite right for him. In the end, it's tamely clipped over the bar.
Ribéry. Petr Cech will be more than happy for Ribéry to be trying his luck from that kind of angle.
Yeah, certainly Kalou doing his job again. He's sending Ribéry into traffic, into where lots of bodies are. Never easy to find the target from there.
Path of Contento. Pull back over the header. Gomez hit by Muller. Wasn't very far away.
Great combination work down the left side. Good run from Contento. Excellent ball in, and Muller may feel he should have at least hit the target. Make good contact. A lovely ball. It's a really good ball in. They've got numbers. This time it's Ashley Cole. Not quite close enough. Frank Lampard.
And Kalou. Well, it would have taken something very special to beat Neuer on his near post. And that was a little bit more like it from Chelsea, a bit of sparkle.
Well, it's taken 36, 37 minutes, but that's better, much better. Much more promising from Chelsea, more belief with their attacking play. Ends up...
Now Robben into the path of Ribéry, miss-hit, oh, it's come from Muller! It was Gomez actually who had the chance, and he was as surprised as anybody that it came to him, and his first touch was horrible.
For someone who's had the season that he has, that's an opportunity. Yes, it came at him very quickly. Robben does
difficult to step up to the play in that position. Took a shot from long range, helped him its way by Gomez, but helped wide. But he's a player of growing maturity, I think, Mikel.
He's got better. He certainly has grown into that role. Been more impressed with him recently in some of the bigger games in that role, just in front of the two.
To Muller, he's found Gomez. Mario Gomez just a little penalty shout there as Muller flicked the ball on, but it was a big chance for Gomez.
Well, the referee was absolutely right to wave play on, because Gomez has a fantastic opportunity there. You'd think someone who has found the net 40 odd times this season would just calmly roll that one into the corner. Instead of that, he leaned.
It's been worth the trip for those guys, that's for sure. Chelsea are very much in this Champions League final, no doubt whose hand. It's Franck Ribéry. Oh, it's Ashley Cole again, and Petr Cech is able just to help it over the crossbar. How many big tackles has Cole made tonight?
Countless, Clive. It's been sensational, Ashley Cole. Frank Lampard knows he dare not touch Ribéry in the...
Squeeze it in towards Muller. Hopelessly hot wide. It's a weary and anxious shot that by Muller.
Yeah. Poor there. I thought he might have settled the ball down first, actually, there. Thomas Muller tries to hit it first time. It's a little bit fortunate how the ball actually spills out from Ribéry and finds its way to Muller in that situation, but again, it's rushed.
Headed by Schweinsteiger. A big handball appeal there against Ribéry as it came out from the Chelsea fans behind that goal. Tony Kroos. Crossed in towards Gomez, it's Muller with the header! Bayern breakthrough! 8 minutes to go. Thomas Muller, the man who broke England hearts in South Africa 2 years ago, has scored one of the most important goals in Bayern Munich history. And Chelsea really do need a hero now.
Well, just moments before, we saw Ashley Cole and Thomas Muller come into close quarters with a cross. That time, Ashley Cole not really aware. All he's trying to do is affect Mario Gomez, and he just allows Gomez to come and he heads it down. It's a bit of a scruffy header, to be honest. It's not that powerful, but it's...
This is Arjen Robben. He's found a shot. Can't find a way past Petr Cech. Bayern are going to bring on centre-back. That's Mata. Into what? Drogba! What about that? Chelsea's man for the big occasion scores his biggest ever goal in what may be his last match for the club. You can't write it.
What a header that is.
Sent off in the closing stages of the Champions League final 4 years ago. It's Arjen Robben. Shot deflected. Corner kick.
Whenever he gets a yard, Robben, you always fear the water.
Stepped into space, down he goes. Free kick given against Franck Ribéry. Is the time for it? There's certainly very little left. The referee doesn't have to add time. Well, it's the last action of the 90 minutes, but there's going to be plenty more to come, thanks to an astonishing comeback goal by Didier Drogba, and what may well be his to settle them. The last of those, I need hardly remind any Chelsea fans, 4 years ago in Moscow. Down he goes, referee had a look at it, it's come back for Torres, he's rolled it back to Mata, it's hit by Ribéry, down he goes, penalty! Didier Drogba, would you believe too? This is stranger than fiction. Franck Ribéry has won the penalty, Didier Drogba has conceded it.
He's in a poor position to make this challenge, Drogba, and he just clips Ribéry's heels. And it's enough to send him sprawling to the turf, and I think the referee's absolutely right to give the penalty.
Against Arjen Robben. He saved it! He saved it! This is unbelievable. Quite literally unbelievable.
Well, if there was any fingers pointed at him for the first goal, I think it's fair to say he's just redeemed himself, the big goalkeeper. Brilliant stop.
He saved from Ronaldo in Moscow 4 years ago to no avail. Here's Robben again. And that's way over.
That's a great stop, that really is. Shimmying and just trying to affect Robben. He hits it hard and very low. You need a little bit of luck, because he actually almost dives beyond it, and then it's hitting the legs and can easily just slide in underneath you and end up in the back of the net. Bad news, I'm afraid.
Well, more drama 15-minute period highlighted by his semi, and one saved in a final now. And here we go, 15 minutes away from another forward. To the far post is a chance for Olic! Oh, what a chance, what a chance.
I'm not sure if Olic was actually trying to knock that back across the 6-yard box for Van Boyten. He was standing there, and he actually decided to just wait rather than just keep going, and he has a tap-in if he does. It's a great...
Down by Timoshuk, and here's Olic. Czechs kept it in.
Well done, Fernando Torres. Got himself back and just affected that cross from Olic enough.
Lance got in behind Chelsea and found a cross, but Gomez couldn't force it in. A big penalty appeal there.
Gary Cahill's gone down with cramp. He did ever so well. He tracked the run of Mario Gomez, threw himself in front of it. Excellent work from Lam there. He just launches himself in front of Gomez, does enough, and Luis mops it up, just manages to get it out of the way, but that's fantastic defence.
Always snatched away from the target. Going through his head now.
A chance there actually, Arjen Robben. There's plenty of room to maybe try and curl that one in, wrap his foot round.
In towards Drogba. Boyten got in the way and Drogba bundled him to the ground. And stretching too. He missed a big penalty for his country for it. It's clearly a key decision because Chelsea have one end and Bayern the other. We're about to find out, because for the 10th time the destiny of the European Cup will be decided by a penalty shootout. And the last two occasions, that shootout...
In the quarters, in the quarterfinals and so on.
Well, you're looking through, Mata takes them in the league regularly, Drogba, they're actually going down to the Bayern end, so that is an advantage for Bayern, definitely.
It's about the goalkeepers, fires onto the goalkeepers, we saw that in Madrid.
Saved by Agregat in that semi. The Bayern Munich captain has scored this time. Czech went the right way.
I think he gets something on it, Clive.
Juan Mata. Down the middle, Neuer saves. He's at it again. The German #1 saves a penalty. It's Gomez. Goes to the left this time and scores. And Bayern Munich have a 2-0 lead in the shootout. David Luiz smashes it in.
What a pen. What a great penalty that is.
Neuer. Screwed a little bit, but Czech couldn't get to it. Yes! Up into the roof of the net.
Well played, Frank Lampard.
Yes! Yes! Petr Cech claws it away. Ashley Cole. It's 3-3 in the shootout, and it's sudden death already. He's hit the post! And Chelsea will have a kick to win it. Fine mark. One kick of the ball by Didier Drogba. Yeah, it's the greatest night in Chelsea's history. Champions of Europe at last. Champions League winners the hard way. They'd beaten Bayern in their own backyard and at their own game on penalties. And they beat through because of a German penalty that struck a post tonight. Well, the 10th attempt, 10 seasons in the Champions League, 8 quarter-finals, 6 semi-finals, 2 finals, and at long last, 1 win. And it's a win that earns another crack at the title next season as defending champions. John Terry out there with them will no doubt get his hands on the cup tonight.